I'm James O'Keefe.
And I'm Kate Wilson.
And we're at Tremearne in Bing. Tremearne has been in our family for the last 20 to 25 years, and we've situated on a 5-acre garden with a house that was built in the early 1900s and recently renovated.
My favourite feature is the brand new retaining wall that James has built. It's just behind us. You can see it as you come in around the roundabout at the front of the house. We also have just repaired the Monet Bridge, which you can see on your right as you come in, and there's a trompe-l'oeil gates which James's mum Kathy put in. It's a beautiful optical illusion.
And a couple of my favourite parts is of an afternoon sitting out on the front deck looking at the sunset over the lake in front of the house is probably the best spot for a gin and tonic.
I think the biggest feature is the number of huge golden elms that we have. They're established. We've got some poplars that have been here for over 150 years, but I can't resist some flowers, so I've got lots of foxgloves and tulips and anemones, poppies, anything for colour I'll have all through the garden. We have just put in a lot of buxus as well for some year-round form, because when this is a wedding venue, we'd like the guests to have something even if they're here in the depths of a freezing cold orange winter.
Well, surrounding the house we've got a little temple which my father installed. I think it's a temple of hydrangea.
I have no idea.
Anyway, it'll be labelled on the day once we figure out what it is. But around each corner of the garden is tucked away there. We have little statues peeking their heads out, as well as a lot of gnomes that are hidden amongst some agapanthus and the bottom of trees. Yeah. So everywhere you look in each corner there is something a little bit quirky. Hard to find, but if you look really hard you can see it pretty well.
A little bit of personality.
And surrounding the house out the front of us we've got a pond with a fountain in it which runs during the day. It's home to some very large goldfish which have surprisingly survived the orange winter. So in the last couple of months we've really taken advantage of winter and slow growth of everything to make some large changes. The first one being the roundabout at the front of the house. We used to have two very old large Photinia trees in here, but we removed those to allow a bit more sunlight and really to display the front of the house as we see it's a feature piece of the property. Alongside a repair of our Monet Bridge, which is I think the statement piece of our garden.
Yeah, absolutely. We've replaced it with steel so it will last forever.
And a lot of changes around the garden, so it's not quite perfect, but I think that's how we like it.
Yeah, work in progress.